And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans team bus earlier on. Their only thought now is coming away with a win on the road. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got McCollum, also Johnson out there. Ingram is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4. And for the Pacers, they've got Benedict Mathurin. Walker out there with Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to McCollum. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Nembhard grabs the board. Pass to Halliburton. Walker a screen on McCollum. Halliburton for 3. Pelicans pull it in. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. And Walker kicks to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Good D by McCollum. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for New Orleans. Here's Johnson. And here's Ingram from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, Ingram has been an all-star because he doesn't have to dominate the ball to score. He's a sharp shooter who's very efficient in his offensive game.
Now, here is Halliburton. Last game he had 34 points. MP outside. McCollum passes to Ingram. Johnson up top. Kicks it out to McCollum to the right side. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Halliburton for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Like you know him well, the Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by New Orleans. There's the pass to Walker. Turner with the screen for Walker. Wants to get it to Turner, and does. The second chance effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
And here's Halliburton after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. The kick out to Walker. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Johnson dishes to Ingram. Back to MP. Ingram outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Johnson, that's for two. Pacers with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Nembhard. The Pelicans make their last shot. Valanciunas on the double team. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And it's off from three-point range.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Johnson, the pass to Valanciunas. McCollum outside. Passes to MP. Out to Ingram. Fires the three. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. They trail by 7. Here's Nembhard. Johnson with the block.
Oh, great job by MP to read the play and be in the right spot there to get the block.
Here's McCollum. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now, here is Halliburton. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. It's Turner, high post. Outside for Halliburton. Walker is screen on McCollum. Halliburton for 3. Back to Turner. Another shot. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. MP is number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. The tray.
And really yet to put together any kind of rhythm from long range.
Sometimes you start out slow from back there. You just have to keep working for good looks and trust that eventually they'll start going down.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Halliburton against McCollum. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Trying to get something going. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 5 now.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolling to the basket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. Pelicans leading by 11. Here's Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
Well, you combine his athleticism with his length and his skill set. The versatility of Ingram is hard to guard against.
First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
The confidence of Mathurin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
MP, no good.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Sweet move. And the rejection by MP.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Johnson. First in field goal percentage, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. The shot by Turner, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
So it's the Pacers now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Nembhard nailed from three-point land. Nembhard's got 5.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's McConnell. 8 points his last outing. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Feeds to MP. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's McConnell following the score by New Orleans. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. No good on the 3.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And the basket by McCollum.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's McConnell. Still yet to score. And there's the pass to Nembhard. Clock at 6. Out to Turner. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Passes it to Robinson Earl. And a wide open look for McCollum. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Mathurin finds Turner. Over Valanciunas. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. So for the Pelicans, Steven Adams. Walker the pass to Nembhard. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered by Ingram. Halliburton inside the three-point line. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Neesmith is out there with Walker. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Now here's Jackson. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta. Walker the pass to Nembhard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For a second-round draft pick in 2022, Clark, Nembhard is pretty impressive.
I might even categorize him as a surprise hit, if you will. He makes a huge impact out there when he's on the floor. And for somebody that was drafted in the second round, that's great value.
Turner's checked in for Jackson. And so it's New Orleans with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Inside. Johnson kicks to Valanciunas. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for Valanciunas.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. Accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Halliburton's got 10.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Valanciunas against Turner. New Orleans moving the ball around. Such a wide open look. He's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Nembhard. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, but it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Wizards put on a show. He finished with 70 points, and he also did a good job of creating for others, getting them the ball in position to score. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Ingram passes to Jones. Knocked loose. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Nembhard. From downtown. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Turner with a screen for Walker, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Washington where they'll take on the Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now here's McCollum, up and in from the low block. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
And the Pacers call time here. Whew. Jones checked in for New Orleans. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Pacers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And seeing where Indiana is, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now, here's McConnell. He has yet to score. There's a good screen. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. He kicks to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot, and it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Here's MP. He's got 20. And a miss there off the inbound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
McConnell scanning the floor. Turner inside. Johnson's there. Can't cash in from close range. McCollum outside. Down low. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Johnson. Greg, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
And the dunk by MP.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Mathurin following the score by New Orleans. McConnell passes to Turner. Over Valanciunas. The shot by Turner, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Back to McCollum. He dishes it to Johnson. Outside, Jones. Robinson Earl, the pass to Johnson. And they pick up 2. 27 points for Johnson.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside, Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Pass to Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
McCollum against Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The feed to MP. Walker with some nice D. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw off from Halliburton.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 10 to the middle. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. Pelicans, number 1, and third, the Pacers.
Yeah, both teams on fire right now, shooting lights out from long range, and also great ball movement, I think, enabling them to create those terrific opportunities. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Nembhard. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
To the inside, here's MP, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Ooh, you've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They set the pick. The pass to Johnson. McCollum outside. Robinson-Earl, the pass to MP. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Halliburton for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
And how about the energy on D from MP, making a clear difference on that end.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, you see they've caught fire with their shooting, and a big part of that is his shot selection, getting the right guys in the right spots. You've done your job then.
Yeah, they're beating up that defense, moving them around, having them look like scrambled eggs with cheese and waffles.
Making me hungry.
And let's take a look at the standings as the Western Conference starts to come into focus.
You know, for New Orleans, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got MP. He's out there with McCollum. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Robinson-Earl in at the 4 slot. Now, here is Halliburton. And Walker throws it down.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside, Walker. At the top of the key, Turner. Halliburton outside. Clock at 4. Unloads. And it's Mathurin missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Halliburton for 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
MP kicks to Ingram. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Ingram's got 15.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Halliburton against McCollum. Walker is screen on Ingram. Here's Mathurin. Banked in off the glass. Mathurin's got his second basket of the game.
Nice work inside from Mathurin, showing you he's not just a jump shooter.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Second in assists. And they also show up top 5 in team scoring. You like the execution, that ability to finish.
And going back to their assist ranking, there's a terrific flow to their offense. You've mentioned it, Greg, often good ball movement, good player movement. It's basketball as it was meant to be played. The 3 from McCollum and another 3 for New Orleans.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
McCollum against Halliburton. Passes it to Turner. Here's Nembhard. And here's Walker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 7.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good.
And what you appreciate about MP is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with.
And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Again, Indiana. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. At the elbow, it's MP. Back to McCollum. Here's Robinson Earl. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
McCollum with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Puts it up from 12. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Yep, it counts. And that's 17 points for Miles Turner.
Well, the ability of Turner to put the ball on the floor and take it strong to the bucket makes him valuable for his team.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the paint, here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Pass to Robinson Earl. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, Walker. Turner up top. Over Valanciunas. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Walker. Turner's got 19 points.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Kicks it out to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. They double-team Johnson. Drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New Orleans. Here's Nembhard. He's got 12. Turner finds Halliburton. Turner passes to Walker. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl's got 8 rebounds in this game. 11 feet away. Here's Valanciunas. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Halliburton against McCollum. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Stolen by McCollum. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And the dunk by MP.
Ever the opportunist, McCollum probing for a weakness, finds one and exploits it.
For Indiana, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Nembhard, covered by Johnson. Mathurin, good.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
MP passes to McCollum. Here's Robinson Earl. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. Robinson Earl's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Halliburton finds Mathurin. And there's the drive. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
In the pick and roll, Benedict Mathurin poses a bunch of problems. Doing a good job that time reading and reacting to the defense.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
And the rejection by MP.
Awful call.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. The Pelicans also changing it up. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Trey Murphy comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And it's Herbert Jones in for Brandon Ingram.
Go over, baby, go over.
Now, here's McConnell. Hasn't made one yet. Over McCollum. And the Pacers can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Pass to Adams. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Outside, Walker. Back to Mathurin. To the middle. And finished off by Walker.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with a maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Jones, no luck. Pacers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Walker looking for an opening. To the inside, Turner. Rebounded by McCollum. New Orleans with the ball. He feeds it to MP. Kicks to Adams. Jones, the pass to MP. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now Mathurin, 12 points for him. He takes it in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
When he goes, watch out now. Mathurin operates with a head full of steam.
McCollum dishes to Adams. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Adams. Johnson's got 47 points. McConnell against McCollum. Here's Nembhard, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know,
Jackson and Turner man the post positions. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. MP, no good. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Jackson throws it down hard.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Now here's Turner. Back to Halliburton. Count that one. Halliburton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. No good from outside. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Don't let MP shoot that.
MP kicks to Jones. Three-pointer, Daniels. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Mathurin against Jones. And the pass to Turner. And Jones sends it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Halliburton outside. Good work defensively by Jones. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Daniels. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Outside, Mathurin. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness, and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still can close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Now Jones, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Cans it from downtown. Here's Halliburton. Outside Turner lets the three fly. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Passes it to Johnson, and MP throws it down.
It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic.
Indiana's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Turner finds Halliburton. Offline with his three.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Back to Johnson. And the dunk by MP.
And when MP gets that close to the rim, you know he is looking to finish with authority.
Here's Halliburton. One more assist, Clark. He'll have a double-double.
They've relied on him to help control the pace and flow of this offense, and he's doing a nice job of it.
And it's Walker penetrating. Adams, some nice D. New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. MP, no good. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Pacers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Nembhard, covered by MP. Catherine passes to Nembhard. And these days, you know, Clark, to trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
Now here's Adams. Fires for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Dyson Daniels. Now here's Jones. Here's MP. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Johnson's got 57 points.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Here's Nembhard. Halliburton with it. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now Alvarado. And here we go. Halliburton heading to the hoop. Alvarado grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Johnson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Turner with the steal. Halliburton up top. He's defended by Alvarado. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines, and that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
The putback. Kicks it out to Johnson. Free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Total commitment there from MP on that play, not allowing that interior defense to distract him at all.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. He kicks it to Walker. Nembhard, the pass to Walker. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Trying his luck from deep. Pelicans pull it in. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nembhard. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Alvarado with it, defended by Mathurin. They double-team Johnson. Unloads from 9. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.